Jai Guruji. I will share my satsang of the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago I was COVID positive, and for the first few days I was immobilized with fever, body ache, and all related COVID symptoms. And I was feeling very helpless, as if something very ghastly had taken over, and I had lost complete control. But then I went back to Guruji's words, his hukam, mantra jap sunya karo, shabad lagaya karo, and stay in a positive space, remain optimistic. So I played the mantra jap and the shabad throughout, and I played people's satsangs during the time I had fever. And on the third day, though I had no fever and body ache, I was very weak, but I yet sat up and I began to read the Shipran, as Guruji had suggested. Now, I tell you that the COVID, of course, had hit me, and I was suffering with it to a certain level, but my life condition, my attitude, my ability to remain in a good, happy space was something else. I feel it was due to combination of the Shabad, Gurmani, listening to it attentively, with complete sharpened focus, not just playing it in the background, but truly listening, imbibing, and really assimilating it. And also visualizing that my lungs and my cells in the body were smiling or laughing, and they were in a healthy state. I think this creative visualization really enables us to see things differently, to see things the way we want them to be. So our perception is also very important. So because the more negativity actually we're listening to, which I'm not, I haven't been from day one, I'm in my own space, in Guruji's space, since the time of the lockdown, and prior to that when I was in Dubai. I've not been assimilating any news or negative forwards. I actually delete them immediately on receiving them. Of course, I'm aware of the statistics and I'm aware of what's going on, but I don't need to assimilate it. I don't need to absorb that negative energy. I would rather absorb Guruji's energy, the divinity that he has given us. He had prepared us many years ago. Ke mara time aa raha. Of course, he had forewarned us. He had said mara time aa raha, but he had forearmed us also. He had given us the ammunition to fight this biological war. So his ammunition is, we all know today, but very few of us are able to actually practice it, because I do get phone calls from other Sanghas who say, but it's very difficult now in these times when our father is in hospital or our mother is down with COVID, to really listen to the Shabad, because we don't feel like doing anything, because we are immobilized by fear. And that is a challenge, to really convert that energy of fear into faith. COVID is here to stay a while. It has brought the entire humanity down on its knees. But let us all go down on our knees to pray to Guruji that even though we are inflicted by it, and it has clenched, the virus has clenched its tight claws around us, let us pray for a solution, which is Him, but also the strength to imbibe and practice His teachings at this very difficult, challenging, a very grim hour. There is a lot of grimness, there is a lot of despair around us, there's no doubt. But let us pray that He gives us this optimistic attitude, because we can't control the situation, but what we have the free will to do is to control our attitude and to choose how we spend our day. I choose to read the Shipran. I choose to listen to 1 hour with focused attention, the Shabad Gurbani, so that I imbibe the energy completely. I choose not to hear the vibration of my phone for a while. I respond to people in my time, but my time is Guruji's time. And I would rather sharpen my focus on his teachings. And the best meditation which I've learned during these times is literally Guruji sitting on his gaddi. Every day he sits on his gaddi with different cholas he wears, the different colored cholas. And I visualize him sitting on his gaddi and blessing us all with a steady resolve. And I imagine, I visualize, and I envision this negativity dispersing as his light grows bigger, as it magnifies. Because I know, and I have experienced it in the last 3 weeks, that Guruji's energy, when we connect to it deeply, profoundly, is far greater and far more powerful and potent than the virus. As I say, the virus is everywhere, but so is Guruji. If the virus has become omnipresent, Guruji is further omnipresent. He's stronger, he's more supreme, he's greater, and he's watching over us, he's shielding us. My COVID, no doubt, without a grain of doubt, has been reduced in intensity. It could have been far worse with my underlying issues. Trust me, I was born with asthma, hole in the heart. I have been diagnosed with autoimmune disease. I've had cancer many times over. But having all that, Guruji it's almost like the virus just hit the surface of my body. And it did not penetrate deeper. This is not possible without his grace. This is not possible without his shielding, without his protection. Protection comes, like Guruji said, Manu yaad karo, yaad kitta karo. So when we look in his direction, he's bound to look back in our direction, and he's bound to extend his loving, merciful arms and wrap us in his love. He has embraced us and wrapped us in his love. We are all, if we believe it, from our soul, not from our mind. Our mind is telling us something else. Our mind is only occupying with the news, with the forwards, which is doing nothing but instilling us with fear. It is completely overshadowing the faith. So let us not be eclipsed by the fear. Let us shine in faith. Let us all shine in faith and emerge triumphant from this biological war. Let us not forget that these times have befallen us for a reason, and hopefully just a season. And God, Guruji, has not taken the receiver off the hook. He's totally there. He's listening. But we need to speak to him. He's there to comfort and heal us, but we need to reach out to him. We will forge triumphant, but because we have our ammunition, which is his Bani, his mantra jap, his langar. So langar, how another way I have started eating is, before eating I say, thank you Guruji, bless my food too, and turn it into medicine. Whatever it may be coconut water, it may be a full meal, it could be absolutely anything that I consume. Before consuming it, I give it a few seconds and say, Guruji, please bless it. So keep fueling the fire of our ammunition, which is our faith, and we are bound to live to tell the tale. As I see it, 2 or 3 years down the line, we will all look back in retrospect and realize how much we've learned about ourselves, how much we have redefined our value system, how much we have changed for the better as people, learning to respect not only Mother Earth but our own mothers and our own selves, and we have discarded our fears, insecurities, and all that really does not serve us. Everything, our greed, our काम क्रोध लोभ मोह अहंकार, nothing is really serving us today accept divinity and his teachings. We will first conquer the battle within. We must first conquer the battle within, which is our fears, our insecurities, our anxieties, and our panic. And we must conquer it with faith in Guruji's love, and we will win this war. We will win this war, but together, collectively. Just as some collective energy has come and thrown the virus into the air, we must throw our faith into the air. And if we need to, we yell from the rooftops of our homes and say, we have Guruji. And Guruji is far bigger than this virus. So please stay in a positive, happy, joyful state, creative space, whatever that may mean to any individual. You want to read, you want to write, you want to draw, you want to sing, whatever it is that will appease the pain in our hearts, because there is a lot of pain, there's no doubt, but turn the pain into prayer. Be his warriors. We are all Guruji's warriors, and we must soldier on. We must all learn to love unconditionally right now, and we must reach out to others who are in need. So whatever that may be, in the form of sending langar, prasad, sending love, wishes, prayers, whatever it may be, this is our time to give. And we must continue to live. So please stay in a very positive space. Have the faith that Guruji's hand is resting on all of us, and he is not just sitting complacently. Guruji is healing the world, but collectively we must pray, because that collective prayer is very, very powerful. So again, tonic thoughts, because that is what will have release tonic chemicals in the body, as toxic thoughts and toxic feelings and words will release toxic chemicals in the body. So please, the choice is ours. Jai Guruji, Sarvada Bala, Sabka Kalyan Karna Guruji. This is why he came in the physical body many years ago, to remind us that there is divinity, कि पैसा रब नहीं है, रब है, और रब को प्यार करो, अंदर के रब को जगाओ, और अंदर के रब से बातें करो, और प्रार्थना करो कि सबका ही भला हो. We need to isolate ourselves today from each other, so that once we again reunite and we get together, that no one is missing. So please take your precautions, follow the protocol, and stay absolutely safe, positive as in optimistic. I rarely like to use the word positive now, but Guruji used to say actually in his simple way कि positive रहा करो, खुश रहा करो, और मैनू याद कितना करो बस. That is it. मैनू याद करो हम सब याद करें बैठ के कि हमारे पास गुरुजी हैं, हम बहुत ब्लेस्ड हैं. अपनी ब्लेसिंग्स गिनो, अपनी ग्रैटिट्यूड गिनो, क्या नहीं हमारे पास. Just to recap, in 1918 when the Spanish pandemic came, people had nothing. They didn't have Wi-Fi, they didn't have Netflix, they didn't have the phone even, and they didn't have any form of communication. They didn't have home cooked food. They didn't have the luxury of anything. Today we have the luxury of everything. So enjoy it. Enjoy this time of isolation. Just don't get inflicted by the virus. But if you do, like I did, just enjoy it. ये भी गुरुजी का प्रसाद समझो. आया है, चले जाएगा. पर गुरुजी को मत भूलिए. Read the Shipran. मंत्र जाप कीजिए, मन ही मन या बाहर, लेकिन 1 घंटा अपने आप को दीजिए, when undivided attention has to be given to the Shabad Gurbani. So that is your satsang for the day. 1 hour, 1.5 hours, whatever suits you. There are no rules in Guruji's darbar. वो ये नहीं कहते थे 1 घंटा करोगे तो ब्लेसिंग कट है, 2 घंटे करोगे तो ज़्यादा ब्लेसिंग है. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. जिस भाव से आप करो, जैसे करो, पर गिव हिम 100% फोकस. 100% फोकस. ये नहीं कि आधा टाइम फ़ोन पे और आधा टाइम गुरबानी सुन रहे हो. उससे फिर आप मिलावट कर रहे हो और वो 100% ब्लेसिंग नहीं मिलती. गुरुजी हमेशा कहते थे 100% तुसी सरेंडर करोगे ना तो 100% ब्लेसिंग्स मिलेगी. तो उस टाइम जो हम इतने एडिक्टेड अपने फ़ोन से, वो वाइब्रेशन हो भी रही हो, कोई मैसेज भेज रहे हो, इग्नोर इट फॉर एन आवर. ही इज़ मोर इम्पोर्टेंट राइट नाउ देन एनीथिंग एल्स इन द वर्ल्ड. He is the most important even when the world opens up. and we are back in the rat race. We are back on the treadmill of our lives. He has to play center stage. Because Guruji ने हमें इतना कुछ दिया है, उसका गुणगान गाइए, उस चीज़ का और शुक्राना कीजिए और समझिए कि जो आया है बुरा टाइम वो निकल भी जाएगा, पर निकालिए with a positive, optimistic attitude. Please do not be pessimistic. Please do not panic. Just stay in a very happy, divine space. Jai Guruji. Jai Guruji. Thank you. Jai Guruji. I will share my satsang of the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago was COVID.